Today's Toolbox Talk is on cold weather preparation. It's important to understand that there are different weather types. You have the most extreme, which is the blizzard. It means that winds are moving at 35 miles an hour or more. And because of the snow, there's a reduced visibility of a quarter mile, and it's for at least a 3 hour period of time. There's also the snow squall, which is a brief, intense snow shower, and it's usually accompanied by strong winds or gusts. Then you have the typical snow flurries. It's just a light snow falling for short periods of time. Wind speed plays a very important role in your preparation. You see, when the wind is blowing at 30 miles an hour, and you have exposed skin, it can freeze within 1 hour. If the wind is blowing at 20 miles an hour, your exposed skin can freeze within a minute. There are some cold weather hazards. There's the ice on the roadways that plays a dangerous part in your commute into work or going home or from the office to the customer. There can be winter flooding. In one of our branches, we had some pretty significant flooding a couple of winters ago as a result of a water break. There's also the risk of getting frostbite on your skin. Hypothermia is a prevalent risk in cold weather, and this is why it's important to prepare for it. There is an article out there that my head is blocking from 2023 that talked about smart tips from an outdoor experts and how to prepare for it. Some of the key elements on this list are a hat, coat, gloves, socks, thermal undergear, and boots, the right kind. The hat is important because it's designed to keep you warm and dry. The hat is designed to keep a cap on your body heat. Gloves are very important. They protect your hands and your wrists. Once the cold weather hits, they're more susceptible to injury. They're more vulnerable to frostbite injury. Injuries to fingers and wrists, they have a significant impact on your quality of life. Socks are very important. Wearing a good wool sock is a great insulator, even if your feet end up getting wet, because wool socks absorb a lot of moisture. They dry quicker than cotton. They have natural antibiotic properties. It's important to understand in colder weather, cotton is not going to be the best sock that you want to wear, especially if your feet get wet. Wearing the right kind of boots. Traction becomes really important here when you're talking about walking across ice or snow, that type of thing. Waterproofing. If you have a pair of boots that you like that fit really well, there's a photo here on the right-hand side by Soul. It's a waterproofer. It's what I put on some of my boots that I know are going to be going outside. It works really well. I spray it on in the garage because it has a nasty smell, and you don't want that in your house. You want to consider, if you're thinking about buying a pair of winter boots, you want to consider the weight because you're going to be wearing these boots all day long, and the last thing you want is a pair of boots to weigh you down. You also want to consider spacing and the size of the boot. Typically, I wear a 9.5 size shoe or boot in the summertime. I have smaller feet, and when I run, my trail shoes are 10.5 because you're moving things along. Your feet tend to swell a little bit, and you don't want your feet to get crunched. The same is true with winter boots, with the exception of the socks. If you're going to wear a pair of wool socks, it's important to understand they're going to take up more room than your typical summer pair of socks. You want to make sure that you're allowing enough space for those socks. A boot dryer is a great investment in keeping your boots to last longer. You come in out of the cold, you turn them upside down, you turn the dryer on, and you let them go. The downside to boot dryers is that they tend to dry out the leather on the inside and the outside. So the Saphir boot paste here is something that I use that keeps my boots in great shape. Dressing in layers is a key strategy to making sure that you're not too hot or too cold. If you look at it this way, in dressing in three layers, you have your base layer, the mid layer, and then the outer layer. It's all designed for a purpose. That base layer is important that it's a 50-50 blend, cotton and polyester, designed to wick your moisture away from your body. That middle layer is your insulating layer. It's designed to retain the body heat that you're generating. And then there's the outside layer that's designed to protect you from rain, snow, and wind. Don't forget the snacks. If you get into a difficult situation, the snacks can help change your mental outlook on things. It give you a little burst of energy, a positive outlook, maybe perhaps a survival instinct that you know you're going to make it. This is a proven fact in the military, by the way. And again, next week we'll be talking about preparing your vehicle and your equipment for the cold weather ahead. Be safe out there. Start to prepare now. Winter is on its way.